Good evening and welcome to Unmute X, Unmute 10, an improvised comedy show for the Zoom generation. My name's Andrew Payne. I'm the producer for this evening, and you will be hearing my voice from time to time as I call on our performers to mute and unmute. We do accept donations before, during, and after the show, and you can make a donation by pressing the link which will appear in the comments box during the duration of this evening's performance. But now it's time to introduce you to your host for this evening. Would you please welcome Mr. Luke Sorba.
Thank you, Andrew, or Paz to me, and welcome everybody to Unmute, which could not, I'll say that again, which could not exist without your highly imaginative character suggestions. So please write jobs or occupations, hobbies or obsessions, emotions, personality types, and of course your favorite, I think, evocative names into the chat function for our producer to select like a snitch facing an identity parade behind a two-way mirror. As in the usual suspects, there's a movie related metaphor every 2 weeks. There's also our competition. So before I bring our guest on, we would very much like you to guess which Fentimans Botanical Brew I am sipping from this edition of the show. Put your answers in the chat box. The first correct one wins a bottle of said fizzy drink, and you can directly message our producer with your details and have your prize sent to your address. Okay, this is this week's. So that's because we want to be sponsored by Fentimans. And why? Because then we won't have to beg you again and again for PayPal donations, because everyone's so hard up. Who would be, were there to be sponsorship or PayPal donations, who would be sharing it with myself, with Andrew, the producer, with Beth, our technical director tonight? Well, I can tell you, it's our guest, the curator of Guest Speaker, and my partner in the Improv Sprint. Welcome back, Suki Webster. She's here. She's here. She loves the applause.
Sorry, I forgot I had to press a button, so I was waving like an idiot.
No, I think you were waiting for the applause to die down, and then it has. Welcome, Suki. I'm so pleased you pressed that button.
I was doing this without noticing the button.
You weren't bowing to the applause. But this is can you show us your stage bow? Do you have a particular style? I love it. I will show you Tilda Swinton's stage bow. It's not like it's the following. Tilda Swinton, Suki Webster, take your pick. I choose you, Suki.
Thank you.
Thank you. So why not? Because I've already used up a lot of minutes. Shall we get our first characters and start improvising, Suki? Or do you have any messages for the public or announcements for shows you'd like to mention?
Oh, sure. If I can play.
Yeah. Please do if you want to. Promote away.
On Sunday, the 18th of April at 8 p.m. on Facebook, Hillary Love Bucket's improvised rom-com.
There you are. All the details are there. And you can play back the video if you want to sort of jot them down afterwards. And every video view is an extra view. And the more views we get, the more likely we are to be sponsored by Fentimans. So, a producer, I think we're ready. We've done we've promoted, we've blah blah blah, and we're ready to improvise.
I'm here, producer. I'm going to I'm here, Luke, I should say, shouldn't I? So I'm going to
talking to yourself again.
Mute you. I'm not sure if you're going to disappear or not. I can't remember the rules anymore. There you go. I would say that I've had 2 Fentiman guesses. I've got classic lemonade and pink lemonade at the moment.
They're both wrong, so keep guessing.
Keep guessing, people.
Yeah, you've got to get the name exactly right. It's
Right.
It's a two-word title of brew.
All right, so all right, I'm going to go against type here. Luke, you are playing a aggressive ballerina, and Suki, you are an animal hypnotist. So unmute.
Good. I'm coming. I'm coming. Who is calling me during the time I sleep? You woke me up. I was having a beauty sleep. How
Oh,
dare
look
you
at
wake me up? I have a performance soon.
Aren't you gorgeous? Are you a gorgeous little thing? Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, sleep. Oh,
Oh, oh, oh, it's you.
yes.
It's
How
you.
are you, Pavlov? How are you? Are you still
I am.
pirouetting? Are you still pirouetting?
I'm still practicing. I'm still practicing my craft.
Oh.
Yes, but
Play dead, play dead, play dead, Pavlov, play dead.
okay.
Oh, bless you.
But
Bless
I
you.
can't. You know, I cannot rehearse if my pet keeps disturbing me. You told me you could cure my dog Buffy's neurosis.
Well,
But
I did, Pavlov. Have you not noticed? He's taken up crochet since I had a session with him.
yes, that was my costume. That was my costume. I have no costume now. I have to perform in Calvin Klein boxer shorts.
Well, I wouldn't complain about that, Pavlov. I wouldn't complain about that.
This is not a sex show. This is ballet. I'm not a pole dancer. I was once pole dancer. I was pole dancer in
You
Poland.
didn't tell me that. You didn't. When I came around to teach your dog new tricks and to try and sort out his anxiety, you did not. See, that makes a difference. No wonder your dog has problems. Not only do you wear a dead long-haired guinea pig on your head, but you used to twirl about a pole in it.
Yes, I think you're right. My dog Buffy, he read my CV on computer, and his attitude to me completely changed. Just because when I was a young man, I had variety of jobs. It's difficult to make money full-time ballerina.
Pavlov, there's only one thing you can do, and I demand that you do it right now, and
Yes.
that is a little bit of on-screen ballet. Up from your seat, up,
Of course.
Pavlov, up. Right.
Course.
Dance away, right? You might need to move away from the screen, otherwise we're just going to see your chest.
Oh, look at my leg.
I'm quite glad the
By the
screen.
way, I can also do telemarketing. I can do landscape gardening. I've done many jobs, but always go, show your ballet. But I'm more than just ballet dancer.
Well, apparently so. You also did pole dancing. Now, tell me, how is that part of ballet or is that part of the pole?
This is ballet. This is called a hula. I don't know. All ballets in French.
You and your classical ways are so highbrow. Now tell me, how has Buffy's anxiety been expressing itself?
Very anxious. When I watch Line of Duty, Buffy becomes very anxious. Buffy says, I don't know who to trust. I don't know who to trust. So anxious. I say, it's just a police cop show. And she goes, how do I know you're not working for AC-12? And I said, Buffy, what corruption have you done? And so very anxious.
Well, she did used to be a police dog, didn't she? She did
was.
used to be, yeah, I know. Last time I was there, I had a nice cup of tea as I taught her how to crochet, and she told me all about it.
Yes. I now would have to ask you, please take my dog and swap for a much more, content dog. So next time you call me, please, a dog not being a police dog, maybe a dog that once was a chartered surveyor, a dog with a background in early years education.
Well, funny you should mention that. I have a poodle who's been a primary school teacher in Birmingham for the past 5 years. Would that suit you?
Well, yes, apart from when the dog barks, because every time a Birmingham dog barks, sounds like they are depressed. But I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go.
Okay. I'll teach her not to bark like because that did sound a bit more like a cow.
That's what Birmingham. Okay, good. Yes, delivered tomorrow. I will be in. But don't look, because I only have a Calvin Klein boxer shorts to wear.
Right. Okay, Pavlov. I'll put a blindfold on and feel my way up your drive.
That's a mute. Ah, all right. Okay. Hello. I didn't catch your name, animal hypnotist. Have you got a name? I can't remember.
Well, I don't think Pavlov used it, but it's ANDREA.
ANDREA, hi. This is Andrew. This won't mean anything to you, but I'm just going to throw this out. Curiosity Cola, ginger beer, and Victorian lemonade. I'm going to move on now. I'm just doing what I've been asked to do.
Is this like Jeopardy? Do I have to say, if you were going to name drinks, what would you say? Have I won a car? Have I won a car?
You've won a yacht. You've won a yacht.
Yes!
And a car. Well done. Could you give the children's entertainer a call, please?
Yes, sir. No, I've been meaning to call him.
Thank
Right,
you.
here goes. I shall dial him up now.
Unmute.
Mr. Chuckles. Mr.
Hello?
Chuckles.
Hello?
Now,
Hello?
I am not happy with you, Mr. Chuckles. I'm
You're
not
not
happy with
happy?
you.
You're not happy? I can make
No.
you happy. I can know how to make you happy.
Mr. Chuckles, you were supposed to do my daughter's 6th birthday party with balloon animals, magic tricks. You said you would provide a bouncy castle. You did none of that. You just turned up with a 6-pack of Stella, sat in the corner and told slightly off jokes.
That's right. That's the other Mr. Chuckles. There's 2 Mr. Chuckles with the agent.
No.
Yeah. The
Mr.
children
Chuck-
I entertain are slightly more mature. They're like the 9, the 10, the 11-year-olds. That's why I bring the beer and the fags. 6-year-olds. Ah,
Mr. Chuckles, we had a long conversation on the phone before you turned up where you definitely promised me a bouncy castle. All right, you didn't state exactly what your material would be, but you promised me a bouncy castle.
I did, to cheer you up, because I'm Mr. Chuckles. I worked out she wants a bouncy castle. I'll tell her she's going to have a bouncy castle. I'm a bit drunk. I'm very drunk, actually. I'm very drunk. Anyway, so
Mr.
for like a
Chuckles.
second, you were happy. Job done, Mr. Chuckles.
No,
I don't
Mr.
have a
Chuckles,
bouncy castle.
now, somebody who is behaving like you and getting drunk at this early hour, clearly something else is going on in your life. So when did your life go off the rails, Mr. Chuckles? I mean, has your wife left you? What has happened to you?
It was I always Anthea, I always saw myself as a more serious actor, playing the classics, and I was unable to be cast as anything other. I played a jester in And As You Like It, and been typecast as a sort of clownish character, but you know, and I go to an audition, and who's there? It's Timmy Mallet is there, Andy Peters is there, and I'm thinking, but no, I want to sit in the same room with Ian McKellen. I want to go for the same parts as Daniel Day-Lewis or Daniel Knight-Lewis, and that, so maybe my heart's not in it anymore, Anthea. Maybe.
Well, maybe you should do Mr. Chuckles, the Shakespearean character. Do you know what I mean? You could be on a bouncy castle, maybe doing a soliloquy from, I don't know which one you want to choose. You could be Hamlet, you could be King Henry VIII. You could be anyone you want to.
Yes, you're right. I'll do basically all the Shakespeare plays that feature a castle in the bouncy castle.
Yeah, you could be Hamlet's father's ghost on the ramparts, jumping off the castle. King Lear, there's another king that has a castle.
Yes, you know his work even better than I do. It's marvelous, marvelous. Would you? I need a leading lady. I could do some great. I need a leading lady. Yes. Do you know anyone?
Me. I've always wanted to play Ophelia. There's
Really?
rosemary for remembrance. There's thyme to put on your bedpost so that you remember time. There's basil. It will go nice with mozzarella.
Yes, it's very good. Very good. Very good. Do you know what her surname is? Balls. Her surname is
Ophelia
Balls, like
Ball.
head balls. Yes, Ophelia Balls. Ha ha! Mr. Chuckles. We could do. That was sorry. That was. You see what I've become. You see what I've become. You see.
Well, you've just become a Shakespearean character, is what you've become, your dream.
Okay. All right. All right. Lord Chuckles. Earl Chuckles.
King Chuckles.
McChuckles.
Exactly.
McChuckles.
You could give out chicken nuggets as well, also bouncing on a castle and playing McChuckles.
I'm writing these down. There's a lot of things to remember. I'm going to do them all because, in the hope, scattergun, maybe one will, make me hit. Okay. Well, yes. Oh, good. Well, I've got a booking with, I'm doing a Holy Communion. Someone's doing, I'm going to do, so maybe I'll do a little bouncy castle tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Tomorrow, that one. I'll do that one.
You could do, now is the font of our discontent. May
Yes.
water warm be put upon your head.
And I could, yes, this is very good. And I could bounce back and forward in time. I could do the speech that goes, now is the winter, and then tomorrow and tomorrow, and then the bit that goes, all our yesterdays, and they go, oh, he's a time-traveling Shakespearean clown, King McChuckles. I'm gonna recommend him to all the other children that have their confirmation, bar mitzvahs, shotgun teenage weddings. I don't know. You wouldn't believe the gigs I played, ANDREA. You wouldn't believe some of them.
I can imagine. I imagine
The hen parties. The hen parties. Oh, no time.
Well, surely they'd like a bit of loincloth at their hen parties. That,
Yes. Tarzan the Third. That Shakespeare. The Shakespeare's. Yes. Although they think Marlowe wrote it. I say Shakespeare wrote it. I'm going to go and source some costumes, if that's all right.
Yes.
It really inspired me. I'm sick, and I'm very sorry about the 6-year-old. I'm very sorry. I was very drunk. I'm very sorry. Also, I sold some smack to one of them. You might want to check up on him as well.
Mr. Chuckles, you need to clean your act up. And also, can I tell you, I'm getting a psychic message from your parrot who is saying, please release me, let me go.
And mute. King McChuckles. Hi, King McChuckles.
Where are you?
I'm in
Avaunt and quit my sight.
I'm in the ether, sir. You, sir, need to call Valerie Eternal.
Oh, yes. I do. I owe her money. I better ring her now.
Unmute.
Hello, Valerie.
Hi there.
Hello. How's Dallas? How's Dallas? What time is it over there? It's the evening here. What time is it in Dallas?
Why, it's only 5 a.m. in the morning, but I'm an early riser. Weehaw!
I'm terribly sorry. I was worried I'd woken you up. But
Nope.
you take the horses out early for an little frisky early morning walk, do you?
Not only do I take the horses out, but I wrestle them cows. I'm the most famous cow wrestler in the whole of the East, West, North.
I know. And I did invest that money in a rodeo tour of Britain. And we were going to play all the service stations so that we could stay in one of those days inns and eat. And it was really well planned. I had loads of gigs on the M40, but unfortunately, I didn't sell any tickets, and that's why I'm calling you.
Why, Mr. Chuckles, are you telling me that I am no longer coming to the United Kingdom of the Kingdom?
You can come to the United of all kingdom of the kingdom that was once your kingdom, once your king, of course. But I'm afraid you'll be playing to empty, well, not stadia, because they're service stations. You'll be playing to empty little. We have these benches and like picnic tables, and that's. But there'll just be me. But do come anyway, because I'd watch it.
Why, Mr. Chuckles, are you inviting me because you want to see my rodeo or because you want to see little old me?
Well, I didn't want to mention it. I wanted to keep it professional when I offered to handle your investments in the UK entertainment. But yes, it's possible that King McChuckles needs a Queen McChuckles to sit beside him. And am I going? Actually, I think we haven't been on the first date, and I'm talking about maybe. Am I going too fast?
Why don't we treat this as our first date? Tell me, what's your favorite color?
Flesh, sort of pinky flesh, fleshy pink color.
What a perfect color. Tell me, if you were to wrestle a steer to the ground and hog tie him up, would you A, give yourself a rosette? Would you B, wear that steer like a hat? Or would you C, go, yeah, just fill my tights with sand and use me as an egg timer?
I'd do all three, Valerie.
Oh, Mr. Chuckles.
Yeehaw! I'm not quite sure when you said something like, fill my tights with sand and use me like an egg timer while I'm wearing a steer as a hat and tying a reef knot.
Every day I put sand in the gusset of my tights, and my boiled eggs are the best, and I'm talking about chicken eggs. I want to be clear now. I'm talking about chicken eggs. My chicken eggs are the best boiled eggs because I time them with my own timer.
Yes. I love your cultural allusions. They're very different from how we speak over here. But
Can I say, Mr. Chuckles, I would let you dip your soldiers in my egg any day.
Right. Would I? Say something that uses corn dog in it. I don't know what a corn dog is, but I know you have them over there.
Do you not? Let's go to the rodeo and order a corn dog. It's a type of sausage wrapped in batter.
Right. Gosh, I'm getting quite frisky. Well, you know, it's a date. I'll meet you at the airport. I'll meet you at the airport about 2 weeks after you arrive, because you're going to have to live in a hotel on your own for a while. Then I'll meet you.
Of course I will. I just hope that they allow half of my cattle in with me, because I have bought all of them plane tickets. I never go anywhere without my rodeo horse or my cattle.
We're animal lovers. Bring the whole herd, I think they're called. I'm so looking forward. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw! Mr.
Yeehaw!
When I see you at the airport, would you mind if I lassoed you and pulled you towards me like a steer and wrestled you to the ground and tied your arms and legs up and lifted you above my head like a trophy steer?
Like it? I'd breach quarantine for that experience. You're like a real life Wonder Woman. In fact, I'm going to Gatwick right now. So please fly into Gatwick, not into Heathrow, because we have more than one airport in London. So don't just go. I'm going to make sure it's Gatwick. I'm going to be at Gatwick and I'm waiting for you. Yeehaw.
Why, tweak my nose and call me a doorbell.
And mute. Valerie, hello.
Hi there, honey.
Well, hi there to you. Could you please make a call to the telesales person? please.
Well, of course I could, sugar. For use anything.
Oh, I'm blushing. I'm blushing over here. And unmute.
Well, hello there. Hi, sugar, are you there? I was calling you. Hello.
You're through to sales for you, the bespoke personal shopping service.
Well, the main thing I'm going to need is an airline ticket for an entire herd of cows and my rodeo horse, Miss Ellentina.
Welcome to sales for you, the bespoke personal shopping service. I shall now source what you have ordered.
Tell me, which airline will take me and all my cattle?
Air Cheap. Air Cheap don't have the best flight safety record, but they are cheap.
That's all right.
Terms and conditions apply, and they include taking your life in your hands and those of any livestock you may have with you.
You see, this is what I like about you, Stephen. Every time I call you, no matter how bizarre, on my request, you always sort it out, Stephen.
I do. You wouldn't believe some of the extraordinary requests I've had, but I've always found someone wanted a pheasant. Yeah, a pheasant that could speak Latvian.
And did you find it, Stephen? Where did you find? Was it Harrods? Was it Harrods?
It was Latvia. I hadn't thought of Harrods. I went to Latvia. I thought it's the majority spoken language, though quite a few speak Russian, and indeed the first pheasant spoke Russian. So basically, some of your cattle will want more leg room, so I've given them aisle seats.
That's perfect, Stephen. That's perfect. Now, have you got anything on sale you want to tempt me with, Stephen? Because I've got my airline tickets now, so why don't you go ahead and sell me?
Of course, I certainly most definitely have. We have bags of cement for various commercial property developments on the high streets of our city centres, which for some reason aren't going ahead. So bags of cement,
right?
But you have to buy them by the gross. It says not to be sold individually. You know, like when you get a 6-pack and you want to say, I just want the one beer. No, it's part of a pack. I only want the one beer. I'm not going to drink all 6, but I can't sell it to you. Why are you being so difficult? And then there's a fight, and then I had to get bailed out by my brother. Anyway, we don't want that to happen. 144 bags of cement.
Stephen, I confess, I don't know what I'll do with 100 bags of cement. If you were going to offer me a romantic gift for a man, not you, mind you, because I'm going to little old England to meet somebody that I've got something of a soft spot for. So soft it reminds me of my perfectly timed eggs, chicken eggs. I want to remind you that is chicken eggs. Mine are also perfectly timed, but they're not the same as chicken eggs.
Well, I've got something that combines the two. Nothing gets to the heart of a British man more quickly than a cooked breakfast. So it will be personally delivered to you. A typical greasy spoon breakfast with eggs for 2.
This is so perfect, Stephen.
Free if you buy the 144 bags of cement. Think about it. Just think. Don't tell me now.
Okay, I tell you what will clinch the deal. Give me a little bit of dating advice for when a little southern belle like me that's just a rodeo queen who can flip herself up and down on a horse as it's traveling at 60 miles an hour whilst wrapping her legs behind her back and going, yee-haw! Dolly Parton, you're the queen of all. How, apart from those skills, should I woo this gentleman?
Well, let me speak not as a sales professional, but as a man speaking on behalf of other men.
Good luck, Stephen, good luck.
A cooked breakfast, the flipping and the wrapping that you described is probably sufficient. However, we also do like a subscription to Sky Sports And I like
I
the-
have a slight ethical issue with that, I have to say, but keep going.
well, if you don't want to subscribe, if you can pirate a Middle Eastern transmission of the same football package, that goes well. Every fourth Sunday, I like to go and play golf with other men, and
I see. Is
and
there any?
non-fiction, a house full of non-fiction books. That's basically you're there, darling. I wouldn't use that word if I was Stephen the professional, just speaking on behalf of all men.
Why, sugar, that sure is kind of you. So I guess it means really I should buy your bags of concrete. But before I do, Stephen, what's the price for an English breakfast for two, delivered to us at an address of our choice, and these large bags of concrete?
I'm just looking at the screen. It says 1 Bitcoin. 1 Bitcoin is anything between $500 and $50,000. You're spending, depending on which fucking madman has been buying them or not on the stock exchange the previous week.
Okay, well, I'll be looking up what that Bitcoin means, and I'll be coming back to you, Stephen, because if it's the former number, that's a good deal. If it's the later number, then I would say you picked me up and sheared me like a sheep.
All right, well, thank you, and thank you for spending time with Sales for You, the premier telemarketing sales professional service. We source everything.
You take care now, sugar.
Unmute. Hey, Stephen.
Would you like an acrylic suit in a size 42 chest? And I'll throw in a waistcoat for three. I'll throw in, if you buy 3 suits, I'll throw in 1 waistcoat.
Yes, I'll take it. Thank you.
I don't have a waistcoat. I don't have a waistcoat. I got carried away. You just take the suits. No one wears a waistcoat these days. It looks daft unless you're a barrister.
Do you have any Curiosity Cola Victorian lemonade or classic lemonade?
It's actually a Victorian lemonade. Get them to message the address, and I'll use an online service to send them one.
Right, you've heard Stephen. If you typed in Victorian lemonade, please give us your contact details, and you will receive a crate full of Victorian lemonade.
Is it my brother, Stephen? Does he have? You're talking to me.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Stephen. Anyway, could you?
I have a brother called Stephen, and if he's won the prize, I'm not going to send him a prize.
I wouldn't.
Because that's what we do with brothers.
Could you please give your wellness guru a call, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Oh, hello.
Stephen. Hello.
Oh, thank goodness. Just hearing your voice. Would you mind just saying hello once more? I'll start it. Hello.
Hello, Stephen. Are you breathing deeply?
I wasn't, but I will.
Inhale.
That's breathing in. Yep.
Yes. How can I help you, Stephen? I can see that you were looking a little green in the liver. It means you must eat more sardines on a Tuesday.
Sorry. Was I meant to hold? Yeah.
Exhale as well, Stephen.
I didn't.
When I say inhale, the exhale is to follow.
It's given. It's a given. I didn't. I'm sorry. No. Look, that's the state I'm in. Gloria, I think I'd like to do the residential. This is helping me. Don't get me wrong, but I get quite stressed with some of my customers.
Stephen, if you come on the residential, I will not only realign your chakras, but by the time you leave, they will have an extension of a conservatory.
Yeah, that's a deal. That's a deal. I also need some repointing. I've got
Of
a gable
course
window.
you do. Everybody in life needs repointing. If every
Right.
day at sunrise you go out and lie in the mud facing east, you will immediately be repointed, mainly east.
Yeah, I will. I'd also be on a mini roundabout. But
Good.
well,
Have you been
are
rubbing?
they, okay? Are they like on a ley line, the mini roundabouts?
Some
they all
are,
like-
some aren't.
How
Tell
can
me-
I tell? I want to go the ones with the good vibrations, you know, like Stonehenge. I know it's not mini roundabout, but you know.
How do you tell if there's good vibrations? You lay down naked and feel the vibrations, but you must always have rubbed chive butter into your earlobes.
I'm getting a picture of this residential that's making me making me want to make it this weekend. I'll do. I'm up. You know, I'm up for that. You know, I used to be quite conservative, but Gloria, you've disinhibited me.
This is good. I think it's all the shiatsu I've been doing on you.
No, never. Don't put yourself down. I think I take it very seriously. Take it very seriously.
No, shiatsu is when I use pressure points to calm you down. Do you remember when we last met and I pressed that point on your neck and you almost fainted because you were so relaxed?
Yeah, I do remember. Well, I remember some of it, and then I you know, I slept for a bit.
You
missed a
did.
lot of the rest, and then I don't remember what happened. But I suddenly found myself in a hotel room. Yeah. So Gloria, I don't know where. You know, where is the residential? Is it? I'm interested in the grounds that you know.
Well, of course, you've mentioned roundabouts, and we know why we use those. They are circular and eternal, like the soul. They represent the life force, the beginning, the end, the middle. And so, of course, we need a place with meditational relevance, a place that really holds on to the spiritual. Therefore, we're going to be on the A12 in Staines.
All right. Okay. I like that. I like what you said. I've written that down. Like we said about roundabouts. What's a box junction then? It's a box junction.
That's just dirty talk, Stephen, and I'd rather you didn't do that now.
No, that's one of the things. It's one of my problems. I do get a bit innuendo-ish.
I have noticed that.
Late at
I
night.
have been trying to clean out your levels, to get your third eye open so that all this innuendo will simply
Yeah, you
move
did that
away.
one, not me. That was you.
I do apologize, Stephen.
No, don't apologise. Right. Okay. Between now and the residential, though, I've got to deliver a whole bunch of cement.
I bet you do, Stephen. I bet you do.
No, that wasn't in. No, that's literally what I've got to do.
Oh,
Gloria.
really?
Yeah,
I heard cement and I thought block hard, sticky and then hard.
Yeah. No, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, you could be right. Maybe unconsciously I was using innuendo, but on the conscious level, I'm trying to deliver a lot of cement to a lady in Dallas, and thing is, I haven't charged her the postage and packing, so I'm probably going to lose a bit of money on this one.
Stephen, I can imagine you're good at packing.
Yeah, oh, yes, I hope so. Well, we'll find out on the A12. Is it Staines?
Staines. The main roundabout on the A12 at Staines. It's going to be so spiritually enlightening, Stephen. You're going to feel your heart center open up and vibrate and jiggle and wiggle and just get jiggy with it.
Jiggy, yeah. You missed it. You missed an opportunity there because it's in Staines. But anyway, it's too late now. You missed that one. So this is great. Look, is it true you got some quite famous people down there? Because I looked at your brochure and one of them, just from the silhouette, I was thinking, that's Deck from Ant and Deck. Or a child.
That's true. I mean, I'm not allowed to actually say who's coming, but I could use rhymes for them. So Rick Dagger might or might not be there. He is from Staines.
Kate
Oh.
Winslet. Is that Kate? Is that code for Kate Winslet?
No. Rick Dagger.
Okay. That looks like what you heard, but you're doing Kate Winslet, aren't you? In the reader. That's how she looked like in the reader. When she
No,
pulls all those-
I've never met Kate Winslet.
Okay, no. Thing
No.
is, that's basically the. All right. What about who else? Is Gemma Arterton going to be there? You obviously can't say. Maybe you could. Is Gemma Arterton? Maybe she might pop in. She might deliver something.
It's not.
But
It's
stay.
not for me to tell you, because it would be very unspiritual of me to name drop. So therefore, I don't do it. As Shirley Bassey once said to me, name dropping is just cheap.
Cheap.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go online and book straight away, Gloria. Oh, I feel weller already. Oh, is he going to be there? Style Council, the jam?
Paul,
Paul,
he
yeah.
came last. When I say he came last time, now let's not go down
Oh,
that.
we're back.
No,
There we
no,
are.
no, Stephen, no.
Well, he was in the jam.
No, yes.
Let's
Season.
mute. Let's
Season
mute
as
there.
well.
Let's just mute before this gets really filthy. Gloria, you've got time for one quick call to Pavlov.
To Pavlov. Yes.
The aggressive ballerina.
Yes. Okay.
Thank
And
you.
how are your chakras, Andrew?
They're pretty good, actually. I'm feeling
Yes.
pretty centered. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I have to say your purple one is counter-levered.
Well, it has swelled up a wee bit this week. You're right. Yeah. Thank you. Unmute.
Pavlov, are you there?
Oh,
Hello.
Jesus Christ, I'm here. Oh, I've been demi-playing. I've been pointing. I've been sashaying.
It's a hard life being a ballerina, Pavlov.
At my age, it is very hard. And all I have to wear is these Calvin Klein boxer shorts that I've had to
Don't show
turn.
me now. Don't show.
Well, I won't show you, but you can. I've had to turn them inside out because I've worn them yesterday. So what we do with men, we turn them inside out next day, and they're like clean on one side. So anyway, thank you for calling. Because
That's okay. I believe you're having some kind of spiritual crisis by the fact that you left me 28 WhatsApp messages, 48 texts, and 19 phone calls.
they were all from me. All from me. It's this new dog. Buffy's gone. I got this dog. Used to work for Inland Revenue Service, and now, fuck me, I can't claim anything. I try and claim.
Language, Pavlov. Language.
Right, yes. Sorry. So I'm filling in. I go, I'm Schedule D. The dog is going, really? You really Schedule D? I go, yeah. I put contact lenses down as expenses. I need them for my work. And dog says, you got 20/20 vision. You can't put that down. So I'm freaked out now.
Well, as Buddha said, it's a dog's life. And what he meant by that was dogs work hard. So therefore, listen to the tax advice and allow the dog to fill in the forms.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. I opened business in the name of the dog, like Harry Redknapp opened account in Monaco in name of his dog when he take money from Serbian oligarch when he was manager of Portsmouth.
I see. And what is the dog's name?
Oh yeah. Dog's name is Fluff Bundle.
Fluff Bundle.
Yeah.
Well, I would certainly take tax advice from a company called Fluff Bundle. Tell me, have you been meditating and saying Om, and has Fluff Bundle been joining in?
Yes, I did all the exercises you gave me. I say Om, and dog says, oh, Humruk. And I go, no, Om. And dog goes, Humruk. I said, why Humruk? And he goes, Her Majesty's Revenue Service. And I thought, why you bring your job into everything? we do. And
Well,
so
I
we
can-
want everything we do. It's like tax, allowance, expense.
I can tell, Pavlov, that you need to meditate more. Your aura still is twinkling round the sidelines, which means that it's basically not connecting with your inner, deeper self. Do you
Okay.
feel me?
Oh, I want to feel you, but then I feel
No. I've had enough of that today.
okay.
I'm not wandering down there.
No.
Now we've said it, I might wander down there because somehow it happens, but I'm going to try not to wander down there. And when I say down there, no, Pavlov.
What? Sorry, dog is speaking to me. What's he saying? Oh, okay. Yeah. Dog would like to inspect your your bottom line. Ah, now you're joining in. Flipping dog is now doing tax-related innuendo. Bottom line. Shush. What? Dog's talking about personal allowance. That's not rude. It's not rude. It's not innuendo. Personal
But
allowance.
to be fair, I do need somebody to assess my personal allowance. So if you could send, was it Fluff Bundle?
Yeah, I maybe.
Okay. If you could send Fluff Bundle, I would happily take tax consultation from her, him, they.
Good. This is good. We help each other. It's great.
Yes.
It's like
Are you feeling calmer now, Pavlov?
much. So calm now. I'm so calm.
Good.
I'm gonna lie down now, and say om. I'm gonna say om. Dog. Not dog wants me to say P45. Animal. No, I'm gonna say om.
Okay, Pavlov. Well, breathe and relax and keep saying om.
And mute.
Om.
You have been watching Unmute with Luke Sorba and Suki Webster. Technical support was by Beth Black. If you've enjoyed the show, why not show your appreciation with a donation by pressing the link in the comments box. We will be back not on a Friday, but on Sunday, the 25th of April at 6 p.m. And if you've enjoyed the show, why not come and find us on Instagram at unmute_impro. Unmute is a Picard production. Have a lovely weekend, everybody.